really like being a part of history. And at Rutgers, it's all around you. Our roots stretch as far back as 1766.
Walking around campus is like walking through history. It's incredible that I'm walking in the same places as Nobel Prize winners and Revolutionary War heroes.
The history of Rutgers is about the opening of public education to wider and wider groups.
Our history isn't just measured in years. It's measured in the spirit of an active student body that pushes for the things they believe in. It's measured in the enthusiasm of a community that is committed to teaching, learning, exploration, and service. It's measured in a tradition of achievement and innovation. And it all began at Rutgers, New Brunswick, our flagship campus.
It's unbelievable how much research is happening here. DNA, marine science, autism, even freshmen can jump right in. I really realized how great Rutgers was when I started to do research right away and working with professors on things that are so far and advanced in the scientific field.
My students are really active and very engaged in the research that we do in our laboratory. They're on papers, they're on patents. They're constantly coming up with new ideas.
How many first-year students can say that they were part of the team that guided the first underwater robot across the Atlantic Ocean, or helped build a Formula One race car? Well, Rutgers students can, and do.
Bottom line, Rutgers means research, pure and simple. And you get to work with experts who turn theory into discovery every day.
What I love about Rutgers is how the professors transform teaching into a real-world learning experience that sets the stage for challenges down the road.
The most important thing is we care deeply about teaching, and we want to share our knowledge with the students.
I've never met a professor who wasn't there to help you when you wanted it, or even just to talk about anything at all.
It gives us great pleasure to help students succeed, and I think every student at Rutgers should feel secure in the knowledge that their success is our success.
That old world where we are professors, they are students, that's gone. This is a world where we are in this together.
It doesn't matter how much you practice. You know that you're good when you get into a room with a lot of other really good people and you can keep up with them. You're a champion when you compete against the best.
What they're going to learn from me is how to learn information, how to take what I teach them and learn new things. I want my students to look beyond that first job. I want them to look at changing the world.
Rutgers has provided me with a style of independent learning and opportunities to succeed by giving me the experience that I will actually need in the real world.
From day one, students build relationships with prominent professors through small first-year seminars and gain real-world experience through research projects in dozens of fields. And when it's time to land that first internship or job, students can meet with more than 1,000 top recruiters at any of the 12 career fairs held on campus each year.
My first internship was with a publishing company. I really learned a lot about the industry, about marketing as a whole.
It's hard to describe, but Rutgers has this really unique environment that helps you perform on a higher level than ever before.
One of the things that makes Rutgers, New Brunswick unique is its 5 very different campuses. Life at Rutgers, New Brunswick is basically anything you want it to be. It's an urban atmosphere and a small hometown all rolled into one.
At first, Rutgers seemed like a big city. Now, it just feels like home. I really love it here.
Each campus has its own personality and unique activities, so you can do whatever you feel like doing. You can live on campus in one of our more than 50 residence halls and apartment complexes, or live a few blocks away off campus, or even commute from home. You can work out or just hang out. Feeling hungry? We've got something for everyone. And no matter where you're headed, across campus to catch a class, or across town to catch an art show, you don't need a car to get there.
We are in the middle of the center of the world. We are in the middle of everything. New York, Philly, Washington, D.C.
Your world here can be as big or as small as you like. Whatever works for you, works at Rutgers.
I wanted a university that could prepare me for today's global marketplace. And that's just what I got at Rutgers.
Every day I, sit next to people who don't look like me or they're not from the same background.
Here on campus, you can find students from more than 125 countries. You'll hear more than 120 languages, and as a world traveler in one of our study abroad programs, you'll experience the people and customs of other countries firsthand, all while earning Rutgers credits.
At Rutgers, you can experience dozens of amazing opportunities and join hundreds of clubs, which means you're totally in the driver's seat.
I love how welcoming it is.
I have made the very best friends here at Rutgers, joining a sorority and getting involved in clubs and doing all sorts of activities.
The friendships you build at Rutgers don't last 4 years. They last a lifetime.
Community outreach is incredibly important. It helps you to understand what's going on just outside of our Rutgers bubble. I got involved with Dance Marathon, and you get to give back, which I think is super important.
You just can't match the spirit of a Rutgers student.
Culture, the atmosphere, the spirit on Rutgers campus was just incredibly motivating, inspiring, and edifying. I can't put a price tag on it.
Rutgers alumni have achieved success at home and across the globe. From Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winners to Rhodes and Fulbright scholars, our distinguished alumni say again and again that it was their time at Rutgers that opened their imaginations to new possibilities.
When you're part of Rutgers, you're part of a spirit to succeed. It's as simple as that.
There's a lot of reasons for choosing Rutgers.